I know what you guys are expecting. You guys are expecting an apology, and well, first of all, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry that I took out the top Gunz. I'm not sorry that I took out Jordan Oliver, because people like Jordan Oliver in this business are a pest. They're like a disease. They're like a virus. It keeps spreading and spreading and spreading, and they keep kissing ass to upper management until they get what they want. But I am not sorry that I took him out backstage. I'm definitely not sorry of what I did to Jonny Reid in our match. He had no business coming out there. No business whatsoever coming out there and challenge me to a one-on-one match, career versus career match at open fight night. Johnny, what were you thinking? Do you think you was going to win? Do you think that you was going to succeed? Have revenge for what I did to Jordan Oliver? A pest? Reid, you're better than that, man. You're lucky. You're lucky that I didn't hurt you to the point that you will never be able to come back. You see, seemingly, Murder Club is taking over BYW. Everybody knows that. Everybody's seen it everywhere else. We've seen it on places like VTW. We've seen it on places like KWA. And each time that BEW suffers the same rap. You know why? Because I'm sick and tired of things being handled to other people that don't believe me. I'm sick and tired of people being given chance and chance and chance again, even though they don't deserve it. I'm sick and tired of being overlooked in this company. I'm sick and tired of being pushed to the bottom of the barrel like Paul Peterson. I'm sick and tired of people like Joseph Anthony getting chances knowing that I have beat him before. And I'll do it again. Jordan, what happened to you was only business. See, because if I beat you and I take you out of the equation, or this illusion, this bubble the BEW has you on, then that forces them to push me just a bit higher than you. So, ending the top Gunz, probably one of the worst fucking stables on BYW history. It's a mockery. And opening the doors for a better group of people. The monsters of backyard wrestling. The Murder Club. I'll tell you what. You guys at home don't believe me. You guys at home still think that I'm a fucking joke. Took out Johnny. Took out Jordan Oliver by myself. I took out the top Gunz. Give me credit for that. I'll tell you what. I'll do you a good one. Me versus Joseph Anthony one more time. Champion versus champion. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. That sounds really, really good. Because if I have to step over the BEW World Champion to prove a point, then I will. You know why? Because I beat him before and I could do it again. And this time, I'm not just going to beat Joseph Anthony. I'm going to hurt Joseph Anthony. Joseph, if you know what's best for you, if you know what's good for you, Joseph, don't sign the contract for the match between you and me. Don't do it. If you want to conserve your title run, your career, you want to have it intact, don't sign that contract. Tell management no. Because if you step foot in that ring with me, Joseph, I will end you. And to the fans watching at home, Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. Bam! That's going to happen to your heroes, to your favorite wrestlers, to your favorite BYW wrestlers, whether it's in this company or in another company. You put them in a ring with me and I will destroy him. Joseph Anthony, you, me, champion versus champion. Think about it, boy. Think about it twice. Because I swear to God, if you ever step foot again in the ring with me, and I know that you're a smarter man than you look, you will not sign that contract or you will not step up with me. Don't listen to management on this company because this company is keeping me down. You know what they want to do to you? They want to throw you right in the bottom of the barrel, right next to me, so I could take you out and become better, badder, stronger, and definitely more talented than you will ever be. And become BEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Yankee, the difference maker. Yankee, the game changer. Might as well be Yankee, the diet changer. Because you're walking on some thin ice for a big guy. You're talking all high and mighty, disrespecting BEW and disrespecting the fans. And when you disrespect the company and when you disrespect the fans, you automatically disrespect me. As champion of BEW and as champion of this industry. And you talk all high and mighty, like you're some big guy, like you're some threat to me. Talking about how you've been at the bottom of the barrel, at the bottom of some mountain that you're in the process of climbing. You talk a lot of crap, but have gone through so little. Let me explain to you something. Let me educate you on Joseph Anthony. I debuted back in 2014. And since the day that I debuted, long before your time, Yankee, I kicked and I scratched and I clawed my way to the top. Finally, after a year of being at the bottom of the barrel, so to speak, I achieved a match for the title at Road to Gold. A match for the title at a pay-per-view. And I finally had my chance to be at the top. Only to have that ripped from me. All in one pay-per-view. I had a Rising Star Championship match where my title was stripped from me. Literally, I was handcuffed to a turnbuckle and watched my title go before my very own eyes. And then, in the same night, later on that night, what did Jordan Oliver do in our match for the title? He struck me with a wrench, got a cheap win over me, and where was Joseph Anthony after that? I started from the bottom, made it all the way to the top, only to be kicked right back down to the bottom. And where I literally had to climb, scratch, kick my way through the top Gunz in a Money in the Bank ladder match where they all interfered to help Jonny Reid win. And I finally got my chance again. I held the Money in the Bank briefcase and I had to go from hell and back just to get that. And you talk all this crap about how you're gonna knock down the heroes and how you're so big and bad and how you should be respected. Why should I respect you, Yankee? Because you're at the bottom of the barrel? No. You have not experienced half of the bullshit that I had to go through in this company to earn a name for myself, to earn the title Last Survivor, to be known by each and every one of these fans watching this video. Why should I respect you? Oh, because you've beaten me before? Let me explain something to you, Yankee. You beat me while I had a leg injury. And I still took your fat ass on. You beat me after targeting that limb and exploiting that and using it to your full advantage. You beat me when Joseph Anthony was at 25%. But let me explain something to you. Look what happened with Mike Fresh. Mike Fresh beat Joseph Anthony when he was at 25%. And he thought he was big and bad. And he thought he deserved a shot at my title because of that. So what happened? I got better. My leg healed up. I fought Mike Fresh again for the title, and guess what? He didn't stand a chance against Joseph Anthony at 100%. I've been literally to hell and back, to the bottom of the barrel, and back to the top, only to be kicked back down, and I finally have made it back to the top again, and no one is taking that from Joseph Anthony. I refuse to let someone like you knock me back down again. Because this is how this company works. You're at the top, and you're high and mighty, and the world is yours. But at any given moment, that fame, that glory, that all can be taken from you in a matter of seconds. And I'm not letting my guard down. Not for a single moment. So you really think that you can beat Joseph Anthony when he's at 100%? Why? Because you've beaten me before? I'm going to tell you one thing, Yankee. When I see you in that ring, you will not get the best of Joseph Anthony. You will not get any of that. You want to have a champions versus champions match. Well, guess what? You've got it. I'll see you there.
The bell tolls 10 times once again. BEW will die, Isabella. A nightmare for some, for others a savior I come. My hands cold and bleak, it's the warm hearts they seek. Death is upon backyard entertainment wrestling. Oh, Isabella! Noven's here! Oh, if it isn't my two favorite people in this world. I'm back from my meeting. You know, Isabella, all the people watching us all over the world have not seen you in some time. It isn't, well, it's because of the fact that you weren't needed until now. BEW is going to crumble at my hands, and my hands alone. If it wasn't for Raghul, if it wasn't for JJ the Pitbull Cordero, our own ministry members, people who are supposed to be in our family, they turned their backs on us.
They turned their backs on us. Yes, indeed, they did. But you know what? Come to think about it, a light bulb just went on in my mind. My dear Isabella, they weren't the only ones who weren't there for me at the Backyard Rumble 2, where I suffered my first defeat in my own ring. In my own ring. I was supposed to be the BEW Heavyweight Champion of the world. But I didn't get that. Why? Ragu, Cordero, and you. Yes, you, Isabella. The apple of my eye. Daddy's baby girl. Do you have any idea how this affects me? Do you have any idea how much this is gonna hurt me to do this? Tabitha. Give me Tabitha. You're not gonna want to see this. Isabella. No, there's no begging for mercy now, child. You are gonna suffer a worse fate than them. The things that I did to Cordero and Ragu will pale in comparison for what I'm gonna do to you. Isabella, you were the key to getting this federation from my son. My rise to power was because of you. You were leverage. But what purpose do you have now? That is the same question I asked you that I asked Cordero and Ragu. The answer is nothing! There's nothing you can do for me! So, with the power invested in me, I must do this. Goodbye, my dear Isabella.
Nevon?
Oh, dear child. I'm not your brother, Nevon. I'm NOVEN! Yes. And I'm afraid, Shatera. Give me your wrist. Shatera McDonald. Yeah, I'm lynching it in tight. May you be a half hour in heaven before the devil knows you're dead. Because this... Oh! Oh! Get out of here! How dare you! Oh. Get back here, Shatera! Get back here! Oh! Ah! Ah! Hit me in my fucking eye! Fine. I'll spare her life, but I will not spare Shadow Grimm's. Shadow Grimm, BEW. This is your last rites.